First of all, I want you to know this flooring your company recently purchased is the ultimate when it comes to no-wax floors. Texas Granite is a solid vinyl floor without the fillers found in standard vinyl composition tile, or VCT. Fillers are the part of a floor that holds soil and stains and are easily scratched. Your Texas Granite floor is made of pure vinyl, which is much tougher than VCT. It resists soil and damage and is simple to clean and repair. There are many reasons why you'll be glad you don't have to strip and wax your new floor. The obvious benefits are the cost savings resulting from the reduction of labor, chemicals, and area downtime. You'll also reduce the safety hazards associated with stripping and waxing, like slip and fall accidents and breathing difficulties. In this video, you'll learn how to do initial cleaning, regular maintenance, and restorative cleaning. With these easy tips, you'll keep your new flooring looking brand new for years to come. Initial cleaning. This very important first step of initial cleaning is done when the floor's adhesive is completely dried, 72 hours or 3 days after the installation. The purpose of the initial clean is to remove any ground and dirt from construction. It also breaks the surface tension, allowing the vinyl to be thoroughly cleansed. The same process will be used later on in restorative cleaning. Here's what you'll need for the initial cleaning: a dust mop or vacuum cleaner, a mop bucket with wringer, 2 clean mops, wet floor signs, scrubbing pads, not stripping floor pads, and typically the scrubbing pads will be green, blue, or purple, a strong neutral floor cleaner, a 175 to 300 RPM rotary floor machine, or an automatic scrubber equipped with pad drivers and scrubbing floor pads, and lastly, a 1200 to 1500 RPM high-speed burnisher equipped with a burnishing pad such as hog hair, hair white, beige, or white. Now that you have all of your equipment and cleaning supplies and your floor's adhesive is thoroughly dry, you're ready to do the initial cleaning. First, dust mop or vacuum the entire area from wall to wall. Then, prepare the floor cleaning solution according to the directions listed for heavy soil. Take your clean mop or an automatic scrubber with the vacuum turned off and the squeegee raised and apply a generous amount of the solution to the floor. Be careful not to use too much solution, only enough to keep the floor wet. Give the solution 5 to 10 minutes to dwell. After letting the solution just sit on the floor, get out your rotary floor machine. Using a clean green, blue, or purple scrubbing pad, agitate the solution as if stripping the floor finish. Now, that doesn't mean using a stripping pad. Never use a stripping pad of any color. Working the solution into the flooring turns it into a milky slurry. The slurry shows that the soil is being released from the vinyl. That's just what you want. Continue to work the solution without allowing the floor to dry. If you prefer, you can use an automatic floor scrubber. Just turn the vacuum off, raise the squeegee, and repeatedly scrub each area. Keep in mind, this is the same procedure you'll use if your floor gets damaged or has traffic patterns. After scrubbing the entire area, simply remove the remaining solution with your mop, wet-dry vacuum, or automatic scrubber. Rinse the floor with clean water using a clean mop or automatic scrubber. When the floor is dry, it should look dull and uniformly clean. The dullness shows that the cleaning solution worked. The surface tension broke and the dirt was removed. If your floor still shines, put down more solution and scrub again. Make sure all the dirt is removed and the floor is very clean. The dull, clean appearance is called shocked. When your floor is shocked, it is very susceptible to soil and scratching. So, let's now restore the gloss to protect it and make it look beautiful. Using your 1200 to 1500 RPM burnisher equipped with pad, buff the floor until it reaches a uniform high gloss. Now you might be thinking, if I use a higher RPM machine, my floor will shine even more. Don't. With a higher RPM machine, you're more at risk of burning in the tiles. Your 1200 to 1500 RPM machine gives an excellent high glossy shine. If you'd like, Experiment with different burnishing pads. Try hog, hair, thermal beige, or white pads and decide which is most effective with your equipment. The entire process of initial cleaning conditions and protects the floor by helping the floor age. As your new Texas Granite flooring ages, it hardens and responds more quickly to burnishing and becomes even more resistant to scratching and scuffing. Your floor can always look new. Let's move on to routine maintenance. You might ask, just how often is routine? Well, that depends on your facility, the amount of traffic and soil on your floor. Dust mop or vacuum daily or as needed to keep the floor free from sand and debris. Sand acts on your solid vinyl floor just as it does on a wax floor, like sandpaper. The sand creates tiny scratches that hold soil and dulls the floor's appearance. Mop or auto scrub daily or as needed. When using an automatic scrubber, it should be equipped with soft brushes or scrubbing pads, usually red. Use a neutral floor cleaner following the manufacturer's recommendation for light to medium soil. You may choose to burnish the floor daily or just a few times a week, or even less for lightly traveled areas. The more often you burnish the floor, the less time it takes, and you'll notice fewer traffic patterns. If you burnish a dry floor, use a 1200 to 1500 RPM machine equipped with a burnishing pad. Never use spray buff or mop on restorer or top coat with floor finish. Be careful not to buff or burnish soiled or stained areas. If you do notice discoloring or yellowing from traffic or spills, do a restorative clean. Let's talk about restorative cleaning and repairs. Whenever people are walking on your floors, you're going to run into wear and tear situations, just as with any other hard floor surface or carpeting. Your Texas Granite solid vinyl flooring can handle almost anything, but there are a few things you need to know. If you notice scratches, dull areas, yellowing, traffic patterns, or stains, it's best to deal with them immediately. Scratch marks attract soil, and you don't want dirt accumulating in scratches. To repair these scratches, simply follow the same steps you did when you did the initial cleaning. But in the restoration process, treat only the damaged area. There's no need for wall-to-wall scrubbing as with floor finish. For restorative cleaning, use purple, green, or blue scrubbing pads. Stripping pads should never be used on S3 Texas Granite solid vinyl flooring. Stripping pads are generally black or brown and normally do not belong on any specialty floor. After using a purple, green, or blue scrubbing pad, the cleaned area should appear a bit dull and lifeless. This is exactly what you saw during the initial cleaning. It's the same process and look in restorative cleaning. Remember, the dry, dull appearance means you must burnish the clean floor to restore the desired gloss. The burnishing protects the floor from scuffs and soil. Restoring heavily soiled areas, such as asphalt walk-offs and entranceways, requires more time with the floor machine. Mix your neutral cleaner for heavy soil, and you may have to scrub twice before burnishing. Again, anytime you notice damages, avoid burnishing that spot. Never burnish a dirty floor. Do a restorative clean first, and only burnish a clean floor. Here's a list of products you will never use or need with your new Texas Granite flooring. Never use stripping pads, acid cleaners, alkaline cleaners, bleach, floor finish, spray buff, or mop-on restorers. Texas Granite's enduring beauty is only one of the many features of this no-wax flooring. Engineered for longevity in extreme environments, but designed for style and flair, Texas Granite's beauty is matched by its performance as it continues to shine for years to come.